This is the one we have all been waiting for. It's finally here. The Rays and the Orioles, the first of a 4-game series that may just determine not only the American League East standings, but the American League in general.
On the mound for the Orioles is 27-year-old Kyle Bradish, who's in his second season. Friday at Fenway Park, 9 strikeouts, no walks. That is the 7th consecutive Bradish start the Orioles have won. Yandy Diaz hitting .324, second in the American League, and he has grown into one of the most well-rounded hitters in the league. And that's lifted into right field. Here comes Hicks. Aaron Hicks is there for the first out. Allows so streaky. He's the kind of guy that when he gets going, he can carry the Rays. He gets a chase, and he gets his first strikeout of the night. 2 gone.
Breaking ball that comes out of his hands for a strike and then bounces behind the plate. Perfectly executed.
October must be getting close because Randy's starting to do big things again. On 2-2, Arozarena strikes out, and a 1-2-3 first inning for Kyle Bradish. On the mound for the Rays tonight, Aaron Civale, who they got at the deadline from Cleveland.
Yeah, Civale is going to throw you a lot of fastballs and cutters, and he's going to try to elevate the ball at the top of the strike zone.
Catcher hitting leadoff, but Adley Rutschman is already one of the top catchers in baseball. Strike 3, Civale to the corner to open the game with a K.
You don't see that very often where you throw 3 straight pitches to this lineup and you get a strikeout.
Over the last month, Gunnar has batted .336 with a .622 slugging percentage.
Struck him out with a big breaking ball.
And there's that breaking ball below the zone, and that's where he's going to get those swings and misses.
Anthony Santander with the bases empty and 2 out.
Inside corner called strike 3 with a fastball. Had Santander crowding the plate and took advantage. And Aaron Civale fans the side here in the opening inning. 2 gone in the Rays' second. As the pitch to Harold Ramirez, right on right.
Harold Ramirez, a .300 hitter, has the first hit of the game into center field. He thought about trying to turn it into 2 as Mullins overran it.
Walls, left-handed hitter for Tampa Bay, batting at .209 on the year.
That ball's hitting the air to right center field, carrying pretty well. Mullins on the move, diving catch. Cedric Mullins, what a play!
Wow. Are you kidding me?
Oh, he's electric. Covered a mile. What a start to this one.
Ryan O'Hearn to start the second.
Yeah,
he has had a transformational year.
2-2. O'Hearn hits one in the air, way back there. Forget about it. Orioles strike first.
Number 13 on the year, and O'Hearn gives the Orioles the first lead in this series. It is 1-0 Orioles in the second.
O'Hearn was ready for that all day long.
Bases empty, 2 out. Aaron Hicks tries to lay off, but he went around. Aaron Civale's got 5 Ks through 2. Luke Raley leads off this inning. They hit 18 home runs for the Rays this year. With the 1-2. Comes in on him, fights it off. Short hop and a tough play that won't be made by Jordan Westburg. Raley's on to open the third.
See, that would have been in his glove, but it just skipped and almost went the opposite way.
That'll bring up Yandy Diaz, a foul fly to right his first time.
Waits on this 2-2 and bangs it up the middle for a base hit into center. Yandy Diaz, who is above .500 over his last 5 games, is 1 for 2 tonight.
Now he allows Brandon Lau to get up there with 2 men on and only 1 out.
That's a base hit into right center field. Really had to wait for it to get through. He charges home. Hicks' throw is not in time. Rays have tied the game at 1 and a base hit from Brandon Lau.
Just a little hesitation, and that's the difference.
Now Arozarena, who struck out his first time. Diaz at second, Lau at first. Smashes a line drive into right. Into the corner it goes, and Arozarena's given Tampa Bay the lead. Diaz in to score. Here comes Lau. Toss will go to third. Arozarena's in there. 2-run triple, and it's 3-1 Rays.
Well, we said he's always in the middle of something. This is just pretty darn good hitting. Once this ball gets in the corner, you're going to get the 2 runs. It's a whether or not Arozarena's going to get to third, and by then it was too late.
Henderson started this year as the top prospect in baseball, and he's probably going to end it as the AL Rookie of the Year. Rifles a ball, right center field, way back in, gone! Just gets over the wall. Solo home run, Gunnar Henderson. 26 for the rookie, and it's 3-2.
Torched it at 110.6 off the bat. This kid lives on another planet.
From one of the youngest players to the longest tenured Oriole here, Anthony Santander. 2-seamer comes back to get him. Filthy pitch. 1 gone in the 4th.
3-2 is waved out and missed, strike 3. Good curveball down. That is 8 Ks for Civale. He only has 11 outs tonight. Curveball lifted in the air to shallow right center. Easy play for either Lowe or Raley. Who's got it? Raley the call, the center fielder the grab, and that'll do it. 3-2 Rays after 4.
Now the leadoff man on base for Tampa Bay, and Yandy Diaz, who tonight has singled, scored, and flied out to right field.
Bounces one to short, should be 2. There's 1 and 2.
Pitcher's best friend, about as easy as they get.
The ground ball from Diaz led Gunnar right to second, getting Bradish 2 outs.
0-2 to Lau is swung on and miss. 3-2 game, halfway home in Baltimore.
Cedric has surrendered 2 hits. They have both been solo home runs. Mullins sets a bunt down up the third base line. Roll, and it stays fair. Cedric Mullins dropped a doozy down the third base line. Mullins takes off. The 3-2 is outside for ball 4. Ball 4 anyways. A single and a walk to begin the bottom of the 5th.
Corners pinched in. Westberg bunts it in the air. It falls, and everybody's safe.
The Orioles catch a huge break, and the bases are now loaded. Frazier trying to come through with runners in scoring position. He was a strikeout victim his first time against Cedric.
Pokes one to short. Walls has it to second for 1. That's all they'll get. The game is tied. Cedric Mullins in to score. An RBI for Adam Frazier. 3-3 in the 5th.
Swinging a ground ball to second, could be 2. Fielded by Lau to Walls 1. On to first. Double play! But the Rays get a big one, and the Orioles settle for 1. 2 out, and nobody on base. 7th inning.
Luke was trying to take the lead, and I don't blame him. Look, he goes out there, finds something in the middle of the plate. Why not?
Raley smashes this ball to deep center field. Luke Raley puts the Rays in front. Anonymous before the year. Not so now. Luke Raley hits a go-ahead shot.
I mean, he hit a towering fly ball to straightaway center field.
A guy making his big league debut in a massive spot. It's Heston Kjerstad, who was the 2nd pick of the draft 3 years ago. And he debuts in a spot where he could tie the game in a division race with 1 swing. Swings and misses. And Orioles fans will have to wait to hear that sound as he's down swinging in his first big league at-bat.
Of what will be many major league at-bats.
1 out away from winning game 1 of 4 here in Baltimore.
Here's Ryan O'Hearn, homered in the 2nd. Left-hand batter against the big righty Fairbanks.
Here's the 0-2. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Pete Fairbanks blows them away in the 9th. And the Rays have closed the deficit in the East to 1 game.